Hi everybody, welcome back to another edition of You Don't Know DACC Wednesday. Today I am here with Alan Wilson, who is an instructor in the Automotive Tech program. So today he's just going to talk a little bit about the program, possibly show us around, whatever he wants to do. But my first question for you, Alan, is tell us just about the program.
Well, this program has been here for several years. Dean, my coworker, and I just started here a year and a half ago. We offer a certificate program. We also offer an associate program. You can actually start this program in high school. I mean, we have College Express VVEDS program that we do brakes, steering, suspension, fuel, and engine classes with, which also will transfer as college students. So some high school students can get a really jump on the program that way. The certificate program doesn't require your math and your social studies and readings and all that stuff. Yeah, and then the associate program obviously entails all that. And we have classes in, like I said, those four that we offer in high school. Then we have like automatic transmission, computer control. Dean's doing a high performance class this year.
Awesome.
In fact, one of our big projects right now is that we've started, they pulled the motor out of the GTO over there, and they're rebuilding the motor now to make that into a drag race car for the program. So that car will be done, and we already have one that they've already used for that, but the students are building this one themselves, and so that's kind of a new program we have, is the high performance program.
Awesome.
Like right now, my students in my automatic transmission class, as you can see, we've got this G6 up here, and we pulled the transmission out of it, and it's being rebuilt as we speak. So that's one of our programs. My students over here are actually working on a Audi that we had looked at once before for he'd had it at the dealer and they had a problem, and we diagnosed it. He had it fixed. He's still got problems with it, so he brought it back to us to figure out what's going on. As you can see, the program's growing. We have the newest equipment. If you walk this way just a second, you'll see that we have a brand new Hunter alignment equipment that we just upgraded to the brand new cars. I mean, it's up to date 2020s. We just installed it 2 months ago, and we're still trying to get the feel of the new one. We have all the high-tech tire equipment, from the tire mounting machine to the tire balancer. We just applied and got 5 new toolboxes, so we're going to be making the shop a little more uniform, where some boxes don't have everything in it, so we're going to have where every bay has the exact same tools.
Wow.
So that'll work out well for students, because sometimes you don't have what you need and you're walking across the shop, and we try to preach time is money, because if you're working on a car for a living, time is money. You've got to have everything you need right there.
Fantastic. This program's amazing. Wow. I mean, I knew a lot about it, but like hearing from you, you know, the horse's mouth, like, wow, you guys are really doing a lot of great things.
Yeah.
So after the program, what kind of opportunities do your students have? Do you have like internships, apprenticeships? What do you do?
As a matter of fact, right now I have one student right here, David, who's in an internship program with Toyota. So awesome. he takes classes in the morning, and he works for Toyota in the afternoons, in his days off. They're always looking for technicians. Every dealership, every independent, everybody. We get calls all the time. Do you have anybody that you can send? I mean, we even have parts stores wanting to know if a kid wants to work there, and students want to work there. So the possibilities are endless. I know of a guy that I used to work with who worked second shift in Indianapolis and made great money. I mean, there's good money in it anywhere, but you know, possibilities are endless. Yeah. And with the technology change, you know, kids today are more tech savvy than, you know, some of us, and that's really where you need to be, because there's so many electronics in every car. Like when we just scanned this car, there was probably 22 different computers in just this car.
22? Wow.
Because now you'll have a computer in the door. Every door has their own computer. The radio's a computer. This is a computer. Your brakes. You know, now with the drive-by-wire, and don't even have to turn the steering wheel and stop and go. You know, where they stop on their own. Yeah. So it's really gotten high tech. Especially, you know, cars that park themselves.
Oh yeah. Or the Teslas where they drive themselves.
Teslas where they drive themselves. Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
Well, is there anything else you'd like to add about your program? Any other plugins or?
no.
Okay,
I
no,
mean,
that's
we're moving here.
that's
I'm
awesome. That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Sure. Thanks for having us out.
Yeah, of course. Join us again next week for another edition of You Don't Know DACC Live Wednesday. If you have questions for Alan or for anybody, please drop them in the comment section below, and we'll be sure to answer those as we go. So thank you again, and we'll see you next week.